If you, your family, or your friends have been injured, please call 702-644-3333 to schedule an appointment for a free consultation with one of our chiropractic physicians.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the Tuff-N-Uff lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 5 wins and 3 losses. Fighting out of the School of Hard Knocks, Las Vegas, Nevada, Calvin Parrington. His opponent stands across the cage in the red corner with a record of 4 wins and 3 losses. Fighting out of Jackson Wink, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Donnie, Bryan. Your referee in charge of the action inside the cage is Joe Sullivan.
All right, gentlemen, round 1. Are you ready to fight, sir? You ready to fight? Here we go. Fight!
3 2-minute rounds. Parrington is in the red and the gray. Donnie Bryan is in the black, and nice right hand there from Parrington to start it out, followed by a knee to the body. Bryan looking for that takedown, was trying to get the hip toss, unable to do it. And now Parrington has the back going for his own slam. Bryan does a nice job of not allowing that to happen. But Parrington has the back at this point.
Looking
He's
for that
got
arm.
the arm. He's got it extended. Bryan doing a nice job of spinning out of it.
2 seasoned MMA fighters here. Both these guys, Parrington with 8 fights, Bryan with 7. These guys have seen the inside of a cage. They know what to do.
Yeah, Parrington had that arm, and it was fully extended. He's going for the arm again. Bryan did a nice job of working his way out of that.
Nice little chess match there.
Yep, some high-level jiu-jitsu. Even though it's the amateur ranks, these guys don't fight like the old-school amateurs did. These guys fight like the old-school pros did, and better in a lot of cases. Bryan goes ahead and pulls guard there, brings Parrington down to the ground. But Parrington in top position. Less than a minute left here in round number 1, just about 50 seconds.
Stay busy.
Parrington has spent the majority of this fight in top position.
Bryan doing a good job neutralizing Parrington right now, though.
Yeah, he has gone ahead and brought that leg behind the head of Parrington to pull him down.
As I say, can he squeak it around, go for a go-go plata, but goes back to full guard.
That would be something. We have seen it before here at Tuff-N-Uff, believe it or not, yeah.
Bryan showing that he is very flexible and very good off of his back, both of these fighters.
Yeah, and really utilizing his legs to lock up the limbs of Parrington.
Looking for the shoulder.
Yeah.
Kind of got Parrington tied up here a bit.
Yeah, Parrington's tied up, but
he's
laughing at him. So final 10 seconds here of round number 1, and that's the end.
Interesting position that Bryan put Parrington there in at the end.
I don't know what Bryan said to him, like, I got you, or something like that, and Parrington just looked at him and went, ah, do you though? All right, so interesting round number 1. Parrington definitely was the one that's going to get the nod on our unofficial scorecard for this armbar attempt here. So he rolled with it. You see the arm is fully extended underneath his body. Pretty bad position for Bryan there, but Bryan did a nice job of pivoting out and getting away from his arm really being in danger and ended up in top position there.
Yeah, a really good, well-balanced first round. I said we saw some good striking. We saw a lot of good escapes. We saw a lot of good submission attempts there. You know, I think it may be harder than we think to call that first round in some of the judges' eyes, Dave.
Now, you could be right, but I mean, I think that Parrington had the moment where he really threatened Bryan with a finish. He also got the better of the exchange when they were on their feet. So while Bryan is certainly very game and very much in this fight, I think round number 1 pretty clearly went the way of Parrington.
Little water on me. Can't have that.
Corners, make sure your fighter comes out dry in between rounds. Ready to fight, sir? Ready? Here we go. Fight!
Round number 2 is underway. Parrington is in the red and the gray. Bryan is in the black. Interesting to see the strategy here in round number 2. And Parrington, once again, has the back and quickly trying to flatten out Bryan.
He's got that arm under there.
He does. He's got it under the chin. This could be it.
Well,
it's It's pretty tight. Oh, this could be it.
Fight back.
I think he's out. That's it.
He is
out.
Yeah.
He was trying to fight it, but there's actually drool coming out of his mouth right now.
Wow.
He didn't actually tap,
No, he did not.
but he went out.
And that was a good stoppage there by Joe Sullivan. I mean, he was out for the briefest of seconds.
Yep.
We saw his eyes. I mean, we were parallel to him.
Here it is. You see, he's telling him to fight back, and Sullivan, you can see, is down on the ground on all fours, watching it very closely. This is where he flattened him out, and he saw those fingers just go limp there for a moment, and he was going to tap there. Yeah.
It was close. It was close.
Beautifully done. Calvin Parrington, very impressive in this fight. No matter where it went, he looked phenomenal. Striking, when we saw that early on in round number 1, did a great job closing that down. And when it went to the ground, I mean, Donnie Bryan trains one of the best gyms in the world in Jackson Wink. Looked like he was very good on the ground. However, Parrington just kind of overwhelmed him.
It was some unorthodox jiu-jitsu that we saw there from Parrington, and I think that caught Bryan off guard, which eventually led to Parrington getting this victory. Very impressed tonight by this performance.
With the official announcement, here is Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 36 seconds into the second round, your winner by tap out to the rear naked choke, Calvin Parrington.
So they are calling that a tap out from rear naked choke.
There was one tap.
There did come a hand there, and again, Sullivan did a great job of shutting that down exactly when it needed to happen. So 155-pound fight. That was a fun one. We're moving on to the 135ers. This is Tuff-N-Uff from the downtown Las Vegas Event Center. We're coming right back.